And this poem actually takes place in Middletown because by that time we'd long since moved here. And this is called A Picture of R.C. in a Prospect of Blossom. And again, you might think the poem is just about my daughter, but in fact it harks back to a poem written in the 17th century by the English poet Andrew Marvell, which is called A Picture of Little T.C. in a Prospect of Stone. T.C., my very initials, you know. So it wasn't difficult to model this one after it and call it A Picture of R.C., Rebecca Connor, in a Prospect of Blossom. And of course, you know, I'm told that the trees that we call magnolias around here are not really magnolias. They don't have that heavy scent that you get in the south. There's some related species, but they do drop their beautiful blossoms even before the leaves come out. The whole ground beneath is covered with these bright blossoms, which is where the last image comes from in this poem. In the still, warm air of afternoon, you stand beneath the magnolia tree watching the blossoms fall. Your face upturned is secret as the moon, bland in the blue, though hours too soon. A petal descends with deathly grace, another lies on your arm, I see. It is your 11th spring, and yet your first because you feel it so. Never before such scents to smell, never such drenching, slippery sweat, such bird song, or such flowers to pet. You run from the house, whose wintry spell still mutters of storms and ice and snow, to skip barefooted on the grass, or jump from favourite stone to stone, or else sit solemn on the stoop, watching the link-arm lovers pass, as if they held some magic glass in which came shimmering into shape scenes of your future fully grown. And now, what silent reverie holds you with bated thought and breath beneath the surprising moon, among the flakes of blossom still breaking free and the fallen abundance of the tree? I see you standing, statue strong, and tiptoe deep in brilliant death. And again, you make a lot of things up because the nearest tree of that kind to me is in Court Street, I think, which is a mile from where I lived. I never remember seeing my daughter beneath it, but for the sake of the poem, I placed her there.